Last year, we had a lot of fun with NFL Network analysts Adam Rank predicting the Browns to be 6-11 last year. This year, he again goes his game-by-game prediction for the Browns.
I was off last year with my Browns prediction. Will I make that mistake again? Well, let's go to the schedule. Week 1, playing host to the Dallas Cowboys. That's a Browns victory. The Cowboys don't beat good teams. But Week 2, road trip to my friends down in Duval County. I'm going to take the Jags in that one. But Week 3, playing host to the New York Giants. That's a Browns victory. Road trip once again to Las Vegas in Week 4. I'm going to take the Raiders in that one. But this is part of a 3-game road trip. Give me the Browns over the Commanders in Week 5, but the Eagles over the Browns in Week 6. Now, the Browns return home for 3 consecutive home games. Give me a win over the Cincinnati Bengals. Give me a win over the Baltimore Ravens. That's a tough stretch. Bengals and Ravens back-to-back. I think the Browns can take it, and I think they'll beat the Chargers, too, to go into the bye week. Then when they return, a little bit of a letdown. They lose on the road to the New Orleans Saints, but beat the Steelers in Week 12. Perhaps they were looking ahead to that one. They defeat the Denver Broncos on Monday Night Football in Week 13, but lose to the Steelers on the road in Week 14. A win over the Kansas City Chiefs in Week 15, kind of establishing themselves, but after that big win, end up losing to the Cincinnati Bengals on the road, but defeat the Miami Dolphins in Week 17. And then in Week 18, I have the Baltimore Ravens winning that one, but still, I have the Cleveland Browns for 10 wins this season in a trip to the playoffs.
Let's welcome in Nick Karns from the Barking Browns podcast. Nick, a lot better than the 6-11. 10-7 certainly among the outcomes. We'll see.
It's nice to see a change of tune this time around. I think the Browns earned that type of respect that they're starting to get a little bit. And it just, with the amount of players that they lost last year and the success that they still managed to find, it's hard for me to imagine that having a healthier team and maybe a little more injury luck on your side, 10 wins is maybe a little lower than I'd like it to be. But if you're going to the playoffs, you're giving yourself a chance to compete for a Super Bowl. And that's all I really could ask for from the season. So it's a credit to them and what they accomplished last year that the tune nationally is changing.
Yeah, and I would say 9 or 10 wins is the floor, and the ceiling's probably 11 or 12. Just the North is brutal, so 12 wins is going to be tough for any team in that division.